Welcome to all. In this video, we are going to discuss about metamorphic rocks. So, based on the mode of formation, rocks were classified into igneous or second primary or sedimentary. All this I have already discussed in my previous videos. Please go through the link. In this video, we are going to discuss about the metamorphic rock and its classification. Metamorphic rocks are again classified based on how they are formed. They are formed because of the hydrometamorphism. Metamorphism, and one is called thermometamorphism, and again they are formed by the dynamo metamorphism and dynamo thermometamorphism. So these are the four processes involved in the formation of metamorphic rocks. Metamorphic, it's a change from the preceding rocks. That is called the metamorphism. First we'll go through what is a metamorphism, and followed by these things. Again, there is another classification. We will go through it. So metamorphic rocks. So metamorphism means change in form. It is the meaning. Metamorphic means a change in form. So metamorphosis is used as a general term for all those changes that alter more or less completely the original character of the rock. That means if you go through my previous videos, I have shown the rock cycle. Due to the pressure and temperature, the originality of the previous pre-existing rocks or sedentary secondary rocks are are changed into metamorphic rocks due to the metamorphosis. So how they are formed? So igneous and sediment rocks subjected to tremendous pressure and high temperature succumb to the metamorphism. So due to the high pressure and temperature on these second igneous and sedimentary rocks or secondary rocks, it leads to the formation of metamorphism. So the changes in the deeply buried rocks are brought about by the combination action of chemical activity like fluids or internal heat and pressure. So due to this heavy temperature and pressure, what happens on these igneous or sedimentary rocks? Some changes will happen with the combination of active fluids, chemical active fluids, and intense internal heat and pressure. Due to the internal heat and pressure, it leads to the formation of metamorphism, and ultimately it leads to the formation of metamorphic rock. The structure and mineralogical composition of metamorphic rocks depend on the combination of original rock, and the kind is called metamorphism. Metamorphism, what is the meaning of metamorphism? It is nothing but due to the intense heat and pressure or temperature on the ignition sedimentary rocks, which leads to the change in the combination of the pre-existing rock, is called your metamorphic rocks. That's called the metamorphic rocks. Metamorphic means change in form. So pre-existing rocks are original rocks. What are those? So granite. So what happened due to the pressure and heat? This granite is the original rock. This granite is due to the metamorphism of heat and temperature. What happened? Leads to the formation of gis or nis. Actually, gis we write gis, but we should pronounce as a nis, Nisic rock. And this is snist. Snist, this original rock. From this, it was pre-existing rock. It leads to the formation of mica schist. So conglomerate. So what is a conglomerate? Please mention which type of rock it is. Which type of it is sedimentary or igneous rocks? Please mention in your comment section. So due to the heat and pressure or other means of metamorphism, it leads to the formation of nis. This also leads to the formation of gneissic form of metamorphic rock. So sandstone. So pre-existing rock. So originally sandstone. And please mention what is a sandstone. It is a secondary or primary rock. Please mention in the comment section. So due to the heat and temperature, it leads to the formation of quartzite. Again, pre-existing rock. So shale after metamorphosis, it leads to the formation of slate. Both look somewhat quite similar, but it's different. So limestone, which leads to the formation of marble. Due to the metamorphism, it leads to the formation of marble. Again, another example, dolomite. So dolomite, due to the metamorphism, it leads to the formation of serpentine. So coal, due to the metamorphism, it leads to the formation of your graphite. See what's the chemical change? It's a common example. Coal, we all know, we usually use it for your electricity generation or fuel purpose. But ultimately, due to the intense heat and pressure, it leads to the formation of graphite. So it ultimately changing its original form. That change in is happening in the metamorphism. So based on the texture and structure of the minerals, the metamorphic rocks are divided into three groups. So based on previous, it's how they're formed. We have discussed. Now in this, we are going to learn how it was classified based on texture and structure of the minerals. What are those? First one is called your foliated. What is a foliated metamorphic rock, in an unfoliated metamorphic rock, and granular metamorphic rock? Now we'll go through different. Foliated metamorphic, parallelly structured, leaved or leafy. These rocks contain micas and ferromagneseous minerals, and shown foliated has a minerals are flattened and arranged in a parallel layer. Just I will show you one image so that it will be clear for you. So just see this. These are the foliated material, just layer you can see here. There is a layer formation is there. These rocks are found mica and ferromagnetic mineral, shown the foliation has a minerals are flattened arranged in a parallel layer. See the parallel layers are there. So just in this list, these are the coarse grained rocks, and you can see here also some parallel layers are there. So these are the parallel layer combination is there in the foliated version. This just these images has given some clarity to you. So unfoliated, what is unfoliated? This is a massive structure. These rocks contain quartz. Remember the combination is very important, quartz and feldspar, and do not show the foliation just like in this previous foliated, even under pressure, because of the large size granule, large size crystal. Because of the massive structure, this does not show any foliation just like previous like foliated type of rock. Example of talc cyst. You can't see any that much foliation is not there in this type. Amphibolit. So these are, you can't see any foliations even under heavy pressure. And also graphite also is one of your example. So granular. These consisting of mostly equidimensional grains. Granular, it contains equidimensional grain. Example of quartz and marble. And please mention what are the examples of metamorphic rock and its example. And I want to show, I want to go back to my previous slides just for your understanding. You see here, you see hydrometamorphism means the metamorphism which is involved by the water is called hydrometamorphism, and the metamorphism, thermometamorphism means which is involved by the temperature, it is called thermometamorphism. Dynamo metamorphism means which is involved the pressure on the pre-existing rock is called the dynamo metamorphism. Dynamo thermal metamorphism, it's a combination of these two. It is because of the pressure and also thermal activity of the pre-existing rocks, it leads to the dynamo thermal metamorphism. I hope I have given clarity to you. Thank you very much. Please share your thoughts in your comment section. Thank you.